Today, we're going to talk about the one and only Biz Markie. Today we have something very special. We're going to be doing a two-part episode of No Hype based on Biz Markie and two very special items. One of them being this Ego Trip poster, which features Me and the Biz, and the other one is going to be this Me and the Biz handmade replica puppet. So folks, we got a special episode of No Hype today because I've been working on this for about 2 years. Now, by working on this, I don't mean I literally made this, but I had the idea a couple years ago, and originally when Biz Markie was announced that he wasn't doing too good and he was sick, I was like, yo, how dope would it be to get one of these puppets made after the original Me and the Biz puppet was made, which was made for a Masta Ace music video for the song called Me and the Biz, and present it to Biz Markie as like a get well soon Biz type gift. Unfortunately, the timing didn't really align and that wasn't able to happen. But what was able to happen was I linked up with the homie My Puppet Pal after seeing him on Destroy's Show Off Your Gems. He was showing an MF Doom puppet, which I covered on the channel before. And I was like, yo, first, I need to buy that MF Doom puppet. Second, I need you to make me this Me and the Biz puppet. So I proceeded to send him the Me and the Biz video. I sent him pictures, whatever I could find of the cover art, this, that, the other, and was like, I need to have this done because it needs to be a part of my collection because who knows, I don't think I'll ever be able to find this, and I didn't even bother looking for this. As you could tell, the detail on this is super incredible. But because the puppet is so big, it's almost damn near impossible to work. I don't know where I'm gonna put it. As you could tell, my room is completely crowded, but let's talk about this puppet for a second. If you look at pictures of the original puppet, it was beat up and it was salvaged before it hit a landfill and ended up in the offices of the 90s magazine Ego Trip, and it became their official mascot. But I'm not gonna get into too much of that because that's gonna be for the second episode of the poster. This thing is as close as you're gonna get to the original without having the actual original. My Puppet Pal sourced everything. I mean, he handmade 4-finger ring that said Biz on there. He also made a necklace, but I'm gonna get a dookie rope and it's coming in the mail from Amazon. He even went ahead and made the same exact red shirt that he was wearing in the video. He's wearing a blue snapback. In the Ego Trip pictures, he's wearing a bunch of different snapbacks in a bunch of different pictures. So I'm assuming throughout the years they kind of changed, but it has him in jeans, real jeans, and it has him in New Balances. Not exactly the ones he's wearing in the video or in any of the pictures, because the ones he's wearing are like these New Balance OG basketball shoes, which are like damn near $200 if I try to find them. So that maybe one day I'll upgrade that to get this guy fully authentic. But this thing is super dope, and it's going to be my mascot at my crib for, you know, the 3 people that come visit me a year. A fun fact about this Biz Markie puppet is this puppet itself, aside from Biz having a tremendous history, also has a tremendous history. And there are tons of pictures with tons of celebrities, tons of artists, tons of industry people, and tons of regular people with this puppet floating around the world. So that's another reason why I had to make sure I kept this puppet. I just wanted to really showcase this and pay respects to Biz Markie and everything he's done, because he is a hip-hop legend, and unfortunately, like, hip-hop is the only genre just leaves all the old school cats in the past, and there's not many people from the new school who really respect the old school like that. So, you know, this is kind of like my tribute to Biz and my way of keeping this thing going by having a dope story to tell about this. If you're interested in having any kind of custom-made puppets, I highly recommend you go check out My Puppet Pal on Instagram, and he does have a website which I will be putting right here, and hit him up. He could do pretty much anything. He did an MF Doom puppet, as I said before, and he is going to be working on another puppet that I'll be displaying on the show. And this time, I'll be making an extra one of those to present to the artist that it's being made for. But I don't want to spoil that because I'm not sure when that's going to come out or if that's actually going to come through. But if and when it does, it's going to be right here on No Hype. As far as how much this costs, well, that's a personal thing. I'm not going to get into that. But if you want one or you want a puppet, again, hit up my puppet pal and y'all could work out a special deal. What this is worth, I mean, I ain't selling this. And if I ever sell it, it's going to be part of my whole collection being sold, and that's probably going to be at an auction. And how many were made? I think he made a few of them for a few other collectors after they got word that I was having this made, which is completely cool. I'm not trying to own the rights or anything like this. This is a handmade piece of art to me, and I'm just super happy that I got to get it. Thanks for watching. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe. Follow me on Instagram if I miss anything, or if you have anything to add to the conversation, or simply want to be like, yo, this Biz Puppet is dope. Leave it in the comments. I'd love to hear from you.